Hi, this is Romeline.
And hi, this is Anna. So today we will going to discuss
Trigonometric
trigonometric
integrals.
integrals. So let's start. Okay, so let's recognize or recall formulas that or trigonometric identities that will be needed later on. So we have sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equals to 1. Next, we have 1 plus tangent squared x is equals to secant squared x. Next, we have 1 plus cotangent squared x is equals to cosecant squared x. Now, we also have a what we call double angle formulas. Okay, so let's have sine 2x is equals to 2 sine x and cosine x. Next, we have cosine 2x is equals to, we have many, so cosine squared x minus sine squared x, or we have 1 minus 2 sine squared x, or 2 cosine squared x minus 1. Okay, next, so we have what we call a power reducing formulas. So what are those power reducing formulas? So we have sine 2x is equals to 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 minus cosine 2x. The other one is the cosine. So we have cosine 2x is equals to 1 over 2 and 1 plus cosine 2x. Okay, so that's what we need so far for now. So let's have examples.
So, here is our first example in trigonometric integrals. So, we have cosine squared x, tan cube x, dx. So, we must think an easiest way to solve this problem para hindi na masyadong humaba yung solution. So, kailangan na natin i-expand si tan cube. So, kapag in-expand natin, it will become sine cube x all over cosine squared x or cosine cube x. So, in-expand ulit natin yung cosine cube x. So, it will become cosine squared x cosine x. Then, copy cosine squared x. Next, so cancel cosine squared x and the denominator cosine squared x. So, yung natira, the integrals of sine cube or expand ulit natin. So, sine squared x, sine x. All over yung natira na cosine x. dx. So, yung sine squared x is equal to 1 minus cosine squared x, sine x. So, the integrals of 1 minus cosine squared x all over cosine x, then ilalabas natin yung sine x dx. So, our u will be cosine. U is equal to, kasi yung u natin, kaya cosines, yung u natin dahil the derivative of cosine is negative sine x. So, u is cosine x and the derivative of u is negative sine x dx. And our dx will be du all over negative sine x is equal to dx. So, this will be the integrals of, so replace cosine with u. So, 1 minus u squared all over u sine x du all over negative sine x. So, again, kakancel natin yung sine x para matira na lang ay du. So, dahil negative sign to, so, yung negative natin, ilalagay natin siya sa unahan. So, negative integrals of 1 over u and u squared divided by u is u minus u du, kasi ayun na lang yung natira, is equal to, so kung natatandaan nyo nung nakaraang pinag-aralan natin, so napag-aralan natin yung ln of u. So 1 over u is equal to ln of u plus the derivative of u is u squared all over 2 plus c is equal to ln of the value of u, which is cosine x, plus, so may 1, so it will become 1/2 cosine squared x plus c. And this will be our final answer for cosine squared x tan cube x dx. So, ln cosine x plus 1/2 cosine squared x plus c. And now, let's proceed for our example number 2. So, we have here sine cube 4x dx. So, sine squared x is equal to 1/2 1 minus cosine 2x dx. But this time, 4x siya. So, dito, sine squared x. So, una mo natin gawin, i-expand natin yung sine cube. So, it will become sine squared x sine x. So, sine squared x 4x is equal to 1/2 the integrals of 1 minus cosine. So, since this is 4, so multiply by 2. 4 times 2 is equal to 8x dx. So, is equal to the integrals 1/2 rather. 1/2 the integrals of sine squared x, which is equal to 1/2 1 minus cosine 8x. So, 1 minus cosine 8x copy sine x dx. So, our u will be cosine, and we all know that the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So, u is equal to cosine x, and our du, or the derivative of cosine, is negative sine x dx. And our dx is equal to du all over negative sine x. So, proceed, is equal to 1/2 the integrals of 1. So, replace cosine with u minus u 8x, copy this, sine x, and the value of dx is du all over negative sine x. So, cancel sine x and put this sign sa unahan. So, it will become negative 1/2 the integrals of 1 minus u 8x du is equal to negative 1/2 the integrals of the derivative of 1 is equal to x minus the derivative of u is u squared all over 2 8x plus c. So, is equal to distribute. So, negative 1/2 times x is negative 1/2 x plus. So, negative times negative is 1/2 and it will become 1/4 cosine squared 8x plus c. And this will be our final answer for sine cube 4x dx. So, negative 1/2 x plus 1/4 cosine squared 8x plus c. So, here is our example number 3 for trigonometric integrals. So, we have here cosine cube x sine x dx. So, we all know that the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So, our u is cosine x du, or the derivative of cosine is negative sine x dx. And our dx is du all over negative sine x. So, replace cosine with u. So, is equal to the integrals of u cubed sine x, the value of dx, which is du, all over negative sine x. Okay, cancel sine x, sine x. So, negative. Ilalagay natin siya sa unahan. So, is equal to the integrals of negative u cubed du is equal to. So, let's find the derivative of u cubed. So, it will become u raised to 4 negative all over 4 plus c. So, is equal to the integrals. So, replace the value of u. So, negative 1/4 the value of u cosine raised to 4 x plus c. And this will be our final answer for cosine cube x sine x dx is negative 1/4 cosine raised to 4x plus c.
Okay, now let's have our fourth example. Example number 4, we have sine squared x. Sorry, I forgot the integral. Let's rewrite that. Okay. So, integral of sine squared x times cosine cube x dx. Okay? So, what we're going to do here is to pull out a single factor of the cosine, since cosine is having a odd power. Okay, so it will look like this. So sine squared x times cosine squared x times cosine x dx. Okay, so we pull out the factor of cosine and we have the cosine x dx to be, and we want this to be our du. And that will happen if 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 our u is sine, right? So now you're asking, what do we do with cosine squared x? So we will know, actually we already know that the cosine squared x is equals to 1 minus sine squared x. So we can use this expression and substitute to cosine squared x. So it will look like this. So sine squared x times the expression to be substitute, 1 minus sine squared x times cosine x dx. So now we can do the u substitution. So let's remove the upper part. So we can do the substitution. We let u equals to sine or sine x, yeah. And then du will be equals to cosine x dx. So our integral will be integral of u squared times 1 minus u squared du. Okay? When we distribute and the multiplication, we will get the integral of u squared minus u to the fourth du. And we have to get, okay, let's put it here. X 1 minus sine squared x cosine x dx. Okay, so after this one, let's have the antiderivative. So we will get u cube over 3 minus u to the fifth over 5. And now we can re-substitute the values. So we will get sine squared x over 3 minus sine to the fifth x over fifth plus c. Or we can write it like 1 over 3 sine cube x minus 1 over fifth sine to the fifth power x plus c. So either way, these are the answers. Okay, so let's have example number 5. And this will be our last example. Okay. Example number 5. So we have the integral of tangent to the fourth x times secant to the fourth x dx. Okay? So in here, the fundamental idea again is when we have the even power. So we have here in secant, and we also have the tangent. Okay? So what we can do is to pull out the secant squared from secant to the fourth power, and it will be look like this. So we will get tangent fourth times secant squared x times secant squared x dx. Okay? Then now we can isolate the x squared x dx to be our du. So we want this to be our du. So of course, the only way that happen if our du or our u is tangent. Then for our another, so ano mangyayari dito sa gitna? Okay? So we all know that secant squared x is equals to tangent squared x plus 1. So we can use this expression in substitute to x squared x. So we will have tangent squared x, I forgot the x here, x times the expression tangent squared x plus 1 times secant squared x dx. Okay? So now we can have our u substitution. So we let our u, as we have mentioned earlier, tangent x. And our du will be secant squared x dx. Okay? So the integral that we will get is the u fourth times u squared plus 1 du. And let's simply multiply this one. So tangent squared x tan squared x plus 1 secant squared x dx. So let's distribute. Okay, so we will get u to the 6th plus 4 u to the 4th times du, and the derivative will be 1 over 7 u to the 7th plus 1 over 5 u to the 5th plus c. Okay, so we can resubstitute it, and we will get 1 over 7 tangent 7th x plus 1 over 5 tangent 5th x plus c. Okay, so this is our final answer. Now for our quiz items, here are the 10 quiz items. So we have number 1, cosine 7 to the 7th power x times sine x dx. Next, we have integral of cosine 4th x dx. Next, number 3, integral of sine x cotangent squared x dx. Number 4, integral of sine cube x dx. Number 5, integral of cosine 5th x sine x dx. Okay? Next, number 6, integral of tangent to the 5th x secant cube x dx. Number 7, integral of sine to the 4th x dx. 8, integral of sine cube x cosine 4th x dx. 9, integral of secant cube x dx. And last, number 10, integral of cosecant squared x dx.